a good fight. We have two fights for you. It's gonna be Choi versus his opponent, and then me versus my opponent. But I have to fight my opponent after this match myself.
First up, this match, not too many. Here we go.
Like Choi, you better win this fight, man.
The first big shot. Do you believe what we are seeing? Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. When you're training to fight a swarmer, you gotta focus on your conditioning because they will push you to the edge of your limits.
You fight the swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Does well to block that left jab. Both men step back for just a moment. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you think you come on, bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Good round. Feel good? Good man.
Go back and win the round, right? It's only one round that you...
You're still running your power shots. But look, don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
Back together. Just take the round off. Win the round on your jab. Breathe when you're stepping on. Get your mind back on the drive. It's a terrible round, though.
Stay focused. Don't let him happen to the fight.
You're way better. He's not in your league.
Nice.
Come on, Choi, win this fight, man.
Great work.
And there's the bell for round two. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
A lot of fans know how quick these lighter fighters can be, but tonight, don't be surprised if these don't pack a lot of power as well. Here's a counter shot.
It's really scary. Should have put his pink back after like a few days.
Off the charts action from both of these fighters.
I think this was just using.
Well done with that counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Grandma came over to make me breakfast. Pretty embarrassed with
Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Now he's switching off.
You do that by
Get out there and switch on. Get
Power shot. Good work.
Carly's been
Don't
my
forget
friend for
the jab,
years. She
don't
will
get
tell
carried
me if this tastes good.
Come on, you're letting back in the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your...
You'll be looking at for one shot at a time. Set him up. Would you take him out? He's too tired. He's not getting back up.
This is the last update I'll be giving my eyes. Amazing news. I'm not going blind officially. Since I started using the correct medication, it's actually got the amount of overwhelming support I got from you guys, though, whether
He's going to win this round back.
a
Take
lot.
away that confidence. Stop him in his tracks.
Change too much. Keep doing what you're doing.
I'm so sorry for the jump scare. I don't know what is going on with my eyes right now. This is day 3.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Come on, you've let him back into this. You're better than this kid. Go back out
Come on,
there.
Troy. Win this fight.
Let's get it started in round 3. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why
This day
change
3.
it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You think I have pink eye? Just got back from the doctor. I do have something significant worse than pink eye.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here.
This is fast. Let's walk. Let's see 12.
When you watch lightweight, you expect high-level footwork and hand speed, and that's what we're getting here this afternoon.
I mean, no, it's the family. Get a panic as well. They came coming up.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Let me explain to you about a fast fight. A fast fight that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst. Boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Come on, Troy.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
I just haven't been playing in a while, but now I'm bringing it back.
Nice counter shot.
Damn, Troy.
Some of the
That looks
best
painful a little
action
bit.
I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Very close round with 10 seconds. And finally, Adam Hamed goes down. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
Where did that
Troy
come
knocked him
from?
down.
What
Wow.
a shot.
What's the E? That's the E.
One, two, three, four. Are you okay?
So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
I love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Okay, focus. Big deep breath. Big deep breath. Calm yourself.
Work. Don't forget the jab. Don't get carried away. Think about the
Not
defense.
to make mistakes and switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused.
Shot at a time. Set him up. Would you take him out? He's too tired. He's not getting back up. Good work out there, kid. That jab's looking nice. Those work.
Just box him. Just be smart. Just get your shots off.
Focus.
Who are you supposed to be?
Here we go to the 4th round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Throwing a hook, but nice defense there. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Nice idea with the hook, but that's blocked. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Nice defense there, blocking the hook.
Come on, Troy. See it. Knock him out.
And that left hook doesn't find its target. No rest for the weary. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the... Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
In this division, both fighters will constantly... Hold that thought! Ahmed now! Oh no, is he gonna go down? And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
You'd like to see more jabs. A perfect counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around? This is the beginning of round 6. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Do you believe what we're seeing? Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
And that hook misses. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Here we go with the lightweights, get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Come on, Troy, win. Knock him out.
Down with that counter shot. A straight right just misses.
That's weird.
Oh, wait a minute.
Damn.
That just got rocked.
It was either that or Luigi. Jesus Christ, you were a very white man.
Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
What was that? What are you doing? Come on.
That's a shark for
switch it
bait,
on.
like.
Jab, don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you...
I need you to focus on what you're doing. Don't want to lose this fight, do you?
I'll take the ball, yes.
Goes 1-2 straight down the middle.
Okay,
You can't
good
miss
after
him.
a ball,
Right,
then.
work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
Like, my parents are holding me in custody.
Posted this fight, and now you're letting back into it now. Is it too?
Here we go. It's round 7. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
He blocks the jab.
My parents hold me. Hello.
They are giving us a high-tempo show.
Diddy! No, it's actually not calling him Diddy. Trying to throw Packers on dunk. That's Big Diddy.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, thinking, you've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
Another missed punch. What a nightmare scenario!
Solution to all life's problems. Having a good day, pub. Having a bad day, pub. Someone's dead.
Looks like trouble was averted.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
I want to think of holding on here for a minute. Good defense with that left jab. Those counter punches have to hurt. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. And there's the bell for round 8. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum
Last
here.
round, Troy, come
Todd,
on.
my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch.
Whoa, Johnny! Oh, Hamed! Now in serious trouble! They somehow weathered the storm.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way.
Come on,
to
Troy.
finish this round.
You have to
But
say
look
anything
at
for
that.
him,
Look
says,
at the
oh.
movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Pretty lopsided decision there, a unanimous one.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.
No need to be nervous.
Destroy, destroy. Okay, now it's time for me to destroy my opponent.
Right in there, slower, just for the Columbus style. I'm getting my prostate checked. And if you're on an edge, we should be going for a check. No, my butthole. Slower, wrist over Columbus style. I'm getting my prostate checked. And if you're on an edge, we should be going for a check. No, my butthole rules are like your stance in immigration. Nobody's allowed in unless they're good looking. I never said that. I didn't. Father's going for a rectum tomorrow and he's a bit nervous. What is rectum? Short for rectal examination. And also a place in Wales. Nobody calls it that. Yeah, they do. The rectum, the prostate punch. The holy shit, there's a finger in my bum. Shut up, you bother. Father, there's no need to be nervous. I'm here to help. I don't want your help. It's all in the wrist. You're just going to have to get right in there and explore. Wrist over Columbus style. I'm getting my prostate checked. And if you're on an edge, we should be going for a check. No! My butthole rules are like your stance in immigration. Nobody's allowed in unless they're good looking.
No idea what arena I'm fighting in.
What a beautiful day. Isn't that right, mother? She secretly loves me. She never told me she does. Yeah, well then it won't be a secret.
I'm Todd Grisham, and not a bad day for a fight. We are live at the Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Hi Todd, nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first is the Sandman. And fighting here, it's Jono King Kong Carroll, 129 pounds. I imagine about 10 of those pounds are from his beard. He stands 5'6" tall and has a 69.3-inch reach.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
First up, we have the Sandman from the United States of America. Jono King Kong Carroll, the Celtic warrior who fights out of Dublin, Ireland. He's always in the mood for a fight.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Todd. This is ridiculous.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the blue trunks trimmed with orange, the Sandman. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing from Dublin, Ireland, the southpaw contender, a junior lightweight world title challenger, King Kong Jono Carroll.
Well, I hope you brought your sunglasses because we're fighting outside, and what a main event this should be.
Look at the shape I put on for this fight, man.
After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? And that jab just missed with the left hand. This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside and winning round after round.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the...
Put the dog down. Why? Because I have food poisoning every time I look at her face. Imagine how he feels.
Fuck off, I wash my face.
Yeah, and shite. Mother's in a bad mood. What's wrong?
The dog's after eating one of my clips.
Ah, that's horrible. Are you alright?
No, I'm raging.
wasn't talking to you, Spenny Feet. I was talking to the dog.
Just put him in the cage, Connor.
Fine. I don't get into it.
Wrong because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin him down. Throw a blanket on him.
That right hook not connecting. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Come on, come on, pow, pow,
They need
pow,
to be careful
pow.
how to punch themselves out here. They exchange punches. Got out of the way of that right hook. The end may be near for John O'Carroll. And right back into... So he's going to take a knee here and get the mandatory 8 count.
It's really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
I promise you. And there's the bell for round 2. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not
Like,
broken,
bro, I would
why
have knocked you
change
down,
it?
but no, you have to take a
Excellent
knee
match
for no
run,
reason.
everything
Dude.
worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
Come on.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. They stop the hook there. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
No rest for the weary.
Okay, good. For the Boxer Parasite 10-2.
This is not where John O'Carroll wants to be. King Kong finally goes down. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another.
He's dead.
I need to see that again.
He's blocked. My second punch trying to knock him out, but I missed.
One, two, three, four. Are you okay?
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. You gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna be we just saw.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
And there's the bell for round 3. Gotta get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
My batter's hurt.
The jab just got blocked. Carrying away the right hook. We you know in this division we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter-punching.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
And they figure out the combination to this safe.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say,
Come on.
you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That right hook won't score. The straight right just misses. They're in trouble.
You know, that's my pattern taken for the demon because neither must be exercised.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Good man. Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. Beautiful. I said, start just sticking up through the body shots in there a little bit. Just very. Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you let him back into the fight. You're much.
He's hurt, he's ready to go, but you've got to be smart.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? Don't worry about that round.
So just keep him on the end of his jab. Get your timing already. The right hand's
Okay, focus. Big, deep breaths.
vary it up a little bit so we can't figure out. Great.
The referee calling for seconds out. Right back into the action.
Focus on what you're doing. You don't want
The gap to appear and he'll start tiring out. Just stay focused and let him
Back at it in round 4. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out.
What?
Get on the back foot, jab. Rest
Hold
on the
on.
jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Hold on.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. That counter punch caught him clean. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. How about that time counter shot? They blocked the left there. You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Time for the 5th round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those
Oh,
situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. The only fear you have with this lightweight is has he punched himself out? This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means. Hold that thought! The building is going bananas! Will they see a huge upset here? They've avoided catastrophe there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That jab was blocked. They're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. That was the moment!
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it... What?
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Somebody's excited that wins the back together.
The jab's working now.
I see what you're doing.
What are you doing? Come on, you're switching off. Stay focused. Don't let back into the fight. Great round. Listen, you switched off. What are you doing? You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind on the job. Get back out there and... Good work. Now, I don't want you to load up.
On to the 6th round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
His stamina is off the charts.
What did you want, Howard?
You can tell. Whoa, wait a minute. John O'Carroll stumbling and bumbling now. It appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
What did you want?
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice counter shot. Nice job blocking the hook. Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and...
And there's the bell for round 7. After that last round, something has got to change.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That counter shot lands. Watch that jab. He threw a punch and just got countered. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
They block the left there. An upset of the year, perhaps, right, and down goes the Sandman. Let's watch that again, replay from a different angle.
Shot.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's a big one. Big way to bring him over home when they said no.
That I want to see a peace treaty with you for the next couple of days. That festival is absolutely good.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe-for-toe, or do they play defense here?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
You just go back out there and you just win this round. Get your mind.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. The jab's working nice.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round.
And he's focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. You've been coasting this fight, and now you've let him get back into it. Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. You've got to take that.
Free shots. Keep smart. So just keep him on the end of his jab.
Okay, now you're switching off. Get your mind back on the job. That's it.
Start just sticking a few body shots in there a little bit. Just vary it up a little bit so you can't figure it out.
Mate, what are you doing? Come on, switch on.
What do you think, Tom?
Don't worry about one shot at a time.
And we enter the 8th round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
God, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
The straight right just misses. A very competitive round here so far.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare.
Imagine seeing this
Thank God he went down, man.
and not being able to do anything about it.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
And I knocked his mouth guard out. I think that's over.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. We knew it was going to be close, but
Oh, wow.
that's as
Okay, I don't
close
mind a
as it
draw.
gets. No one wins, no one loses. This fight ends in a draw.
A draw. Ooh, listen to that crowd. Nobody's happy with that.
I won the... I was going to say, I won the last round. I was going to draw, but then I looked down. You know what? I'll take it. That's the last fight, guys. Peace.